So I think for a lot of us, uh, record stores provide refuge, or I don't know what the right word is, but there's that one. There's these memes about like going to a record store is like going to a therapist. I know that feeling. I've known that feeling since I was young. Uh, I started going to record stores when I was probably 9 or 10, and through to my teens, college, post college. There's something about stepping into one of those stores, or into a record store when you're surrounded by uh, art that has had such a a huge part or a huge impact on your ability to see the world, to understand yourself, to understand those around you, to feel things that you otherwise may not feel. That's what I'm thinking about today, because I went record shopping twice this past weekend, and I really haven't done much record shopping since the turn of the year, or since, I don't know, somewhere in December when the holidays. I don't know, the holidays. Typically, I'm just not a big holiday person, but this year they hit me a little differently. I think just given the events of the past year, and this past weekend was the 1 year anniversary of the loss of my brother, and I didn't really, I was trying to convince myself mentally that it's just a date. What does a date mean, right? But crept up on me, and not really knowing. I was supposed to head back to New Jersey to be with family, but I had to cancel a day or two before because my dog wasn't doing well. He's doing better now, but he had a severe limp that sort of came out of nowhere, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving him with someone else. I just wanted to be here for him, so had to postpone the trip back east. I will be doing that trip soon, but I'm sort of working my dog back to health. So I found myself in record. Friday, I went for a walk, a long walk. I went to a coffee shop downtown where I live, not a local one that's a mile or two away, and then I just started walking to a record store, and then Saturday or Sunday I went again. So I picked up some records. That is what we do, right? And especially in difficult times, that's where I found myself. I couldn't get home to family. I did see a friend or two this past weekend, but the place that felt most at home was a record store. That's where I used to go with my brother. That's where I've gone my whole life. And with that, sort of sour intro, I'll share the records that I did pick up this weekend. So I got this, the Hot Rocks, the Rolling Stones Hot Rocks reissue. I think this was a Record Store Day reissue, and I listened to it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it sounds very good. It's on yellow vinyl. I might stop with the colored vinyl. I don't know. It's just, the Graham Parsons reissue that Vinyl Me Please did is on colored vinyl. That sounds great, but most of the time it just doesn't sound very good. But I've been wanting to get this. I love this collection. So I did pick it up, and another one that I picked up when I went on that long walk is this Kurt Vile record, Waken on a Pretty Days. This is one Kurt Vile record that I haven't been able to find anywhere, so I was surprised to see it. And this is at there's an independent record store not far from my front door that I'm really starting to like a lot. And I found this there. So listen to it, sounds okay. And I was shocked to find this. I didn't even know this was available on vinyl. The Calexico record, my favorite Calexico record, Feast of Wire. Saw this used for 20 bucks and picked it up. Sunken Waltz, Not Even Stevie Nicks. I love this record. Again, I think my favorite Calexico record. So really happy to see that and pick that up. This I picked up because of my brother. I was thinking about him. And this is the Richard and Linda Thompson record, Pour Down Like Silver. Not the record that is most commonly referenced in their catalog, but maybe my favorite, or up there. Just a tremendous collection. Jet Plane in a Rocking Chair, Hard Luck Stories, Beat the Retreat, Streets of Paradise. I absolutely love this album. And I have an original copy of it, but it was reissued on 180 gram vinyl. I'm gonna put this on right after I close this video. I'm trying to do shorter and more frequent videos because I wanna have more content up here, but I don't wanna think about it all that much. So this came in the mail, finally. The Art Blakey record Moanin', which is one of my favorite jazz records. I think I ordered this 6 or 9 months ago, and it finally came because there were issues, I think, with the original repress. So haven't opened it yet. Probably listen to this tonight as well. Excited about that. This I was pumped to see. Didn't even know that this was out. 180 gram vinyl reissue by Rhino. I buy almost everything that Rhino reissues. Rocket to Russia. So very excited about. You're eating soon, pal. He eats every day at 5, and it's 4:58, and he literally has it down to the minute. He starts staring at me at usually a minute before 5 or at 5. I listened to this. I haven't opened it yet, as you can see, but I did listen to it digitally this weekend, and man, what a record. So I'm really excited about having this. Also, the latest Spoon record. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. Which I have listened to a lot. I went out to dinner with a friend of mine on Saturday. Saturday was the 1-year anniversary. So somebody who's very dear to me, we went out for a really nice dinner. Supposed to go to a friend's 40th birthday, and it just couldn't do a birthday party. So to my friend Eamon, if you're watching this, happy birthday, and I know I'll see you soon. In the next couple weeks, we're gonna get together and go record shopping and get a drink. What a surprise. But I played this Spoon record for that friend of mine, and she seemed to really like it on the car ride over there. So I love, well, it's still early, but I really like this record. And my favorite songs are Wild and My Babe, the last 2 tracks on side 1. And then lastly, I got this with the Art Blakey record, this Buddy Holly Analog Productions release. It looks like it came out 2017. And, you know, when I listen to Buddy Holly, I think of my mother. One of her favorite artists, and one of my early introductions to music was Buddy Holly. So I listened to this, it sounds great. I know I said in a previous video that, like, sound quality is not that important to me, but now I think it's becoming more. When I listen to these Mobile Fidelity Analog Productions records, I listened to Nilsson Schmilsson twice this weekend, one of my brother's favorite records, and just the sound of the repress is just, it's a huge difference. So I am starting to move down that rabbit hole. That's it. And I wanted to close with a record that my brother loved. I didn't grab something on vinyl. I grabbed a CD from a band that he absolutely loved from Athens, Georgia, not REM, The Possibilities. And this record I guess this is self-titled. My brother loved this record so much. Can't find it on vinyl that I'm aware of. I'm trying to keep that glare out of out of the reflection. But listen to this band. You Don't Mean It, Rely on You, Lie to You, Dozen of Dimes. My brother and I loved that song. Just a really, really good power pop record. I saw them once in New York City. I can't remember the name of the venue. It was in the Village. There was no one there, just a couple people there, and they were great. I have a photo of them framed from that night. Went with my friend Linda. So check out The Possibilities. See if you like them. My brother adored them. Talked about them for years and years. Coming in at just about 11 minutes. So short and sweet. And I just wanted to close by again thanking all the people in the vinyl community, all my friends, my extended family, my family, who have been so supportive of me this past year. And people have reached out to me, and sometimes I've forgotten to get back to them. I was invited to another party recently. I just realized I haven't responded, and that's grief, I guess, or I'm gonna pin it on grief. Sometimes you're not as responsive as you wish you would be because you're just dealing with stuff. So for all the people who have shown me some room, I guess, that checked in with me, but also have sort of left me to deal with this in the way in which we all deal with this differently. If I haven't gotten back to you on something, I apologize. I hope that this year I'll be better at that. And thanks for stopping by. And I will continue to support Backline this year. Last year, I think it was 750, somewhere around there, subscribers at the end of the year. And let's just say when we get to 1,000 this year, I'll donate another $1,000 to Backline in my brother's name. So I imagine by the end of the year, we should get to 1,000. We're at I am at 860 something, 5. So when we hit 1,000, I will donate another $1,000 to Backline. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good week, and I will check in with you soon. Take care.